The problem came from our current workflow at Perkins& Will. We started using these AI renders such as DAWI, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and they change a lot the way that we communicate with our clients. But we have a problem. These beautiful renders, they don't translate back as information in our 3D models. They just go in one direction. We can't use these images afterwards. And my question was, how can we make it possible? How can we bring these decisions, these opinions, decisions that the AI gave us as part of our model, such as textures, elements, lighting, humanization? How can we make this AI renders part of our workflow?
To spark this, our workflow, we propose Speckle as a central workflow, which connects to different CAD ecosystem. And then what we propose is a full stack web application, which has an AI workflow integrated and an authentication and a viewer workflow.
In the AI workflow, there are 3 parts. So we start with the base model. From there, AI-generated rendering is created, and after that, it's segmented into components. So the ceiling, the wall, and the floor, and each component is matched with a open source material texture that is the most similar to the material that the AI rendering generated. And once the most similar material is identified, that's brought back into the model.
All right, and now we can go to our web app. If you go to AI2Speckle.netlify, you will find it. First, you need to have a Speckle account to log in into our app. Authorize. After that, you're going to see projects. You can see your projects over here, and you can pick your model. This is the model we're going to use. Over here, you can see the viewer, and you can kind of make the camera view that you want to render. This camera view is nice. You can try the text prompt. For example, we're going to try modern style, brick walls, wooden floor, and interior design. After that, we click AI render. As you can see, the results of our AI render. If you don't like it, you can pick reprompt and go back to AI render. Or if you like it, you can extract these materials using our AI workflow. These materials are currently extracted by our AI workflow and is going to be present as a material list over here into our app. As you can see, the materials, there are 3 materials for each ceiling, wall, and floor. For example, let's take brick wall and click on an object and assign the material. Currently, we're not able to view the textures due to some technical difficulties, but we aspire to improve it later on. If you also want to open the source of the material on Polyhaven, you can press on the link. After that, you can commit to Speckle to save your data. We can also talk about use cases and future improvements. So the first use case is that, of course, saving all the time for architects to go into this workflow. Other than that, you can change the dataset. Instead of using an open material dataset, you could match it to a commercial material dataset, which would connect products out there quickly to your app and your model. We are also relying on Speckle to handle all the connections from the web app to Revit, ArchiCAD, SketchUp, all the other software, AEC software. We also highlight the use of open source material datasets, and currently Polyhaven is the one we're using. It has around 500 textures. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for listening.
Furthermore, we also see the possibility to start bringing not just materials but also elements, and we can do that by connecting with libraries such as the 3D warehouse from SketchUp and we can keep moving on with humanization, lighting, and not just materials as we are doing right now.
Thank you so much for listening to us.